Mike Loewengart, according to the new E-Trade StreetWise survey, stocks may be hitting new highs, but your investors are less bullish. Why is that?
So this survey is roughly conducted with approximately 1,000 investors, not just E-Trade investors, but investors at large. And for this quarter, we see that they're less bullish, but they do still see opportunities in the markets. They're assessing the future direction after recent market highs, and they're really continuing to seek out opportunity and pick their spots.
And another interesting thing about the survey is you asked those investors to explain their moods with regard to a movie. And the movie that they chose was Dazed and Confused. Why not Raging Bull or Apocalypse Now or something like that?
Well, it's important to note that they're not dazed and confused, but they view the market as being dazed and confused. They see there is conflicting information out there. There's moderate growth taking place in the U.S., but then there's the pressures of geopolitical events such as Brexit weighing on their minds as well.
And last quarter, 41% of the people surveyed thought that the U.S. economy was okay and could handle a rate hike. That's down to 33%. So what does that say about the economy and your investors?
Well, they're digesting information the same way the Federal Reserve is. And while they see moderate growth taking place, it's these international questions and the impacts for the broader global economy which is causing them to think a rate hike will not happen.
And digging a little bit deeper, utilities were a favorite of the people surveyed. Utilities had a great first half of the year. So why is that? It's just, once again, this big search for yield in a low yield environment?
Greg, that's it, the quest for yield. As rates have come down, investors are seeking out income in other pockets of the capital markets. That's drawing them to the utility sector. Additionally, we see the same move taking place for consumer staple stocks as well. Investors appreciate the higher dividends coming out of these sectors. They also view them as relatively stable ways to still stay engaged in the equity markets.
All right, so finally, how does E-Trade use this information to help your client base? I know it's a sentiment survey, but what can you use it for to help your investors?
Well, we want to know what's in the hearts and minds of investors. And for this quarter, we see that they don't want to remain on the sidelines. They have a plan, they're executing on it, and they're seeking out opportunities where they can find it.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Mike.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you for watching The Street.